Deal breakers, we all have them. These are the non-negotiables in a relationship. They are the lines in the sand we draw, saying, this far, no further. Deal breakers are deeply personal. What is a deal breaker for one person might be perfectly acceptable for another. But some things are universally unacceptable, like dishonesty, lack of ambition, and disrespect. These can poison a relationship, leaving scars long after it's over. Marcus, a kind-hearted soul, fell head over heels for Sarah, a woman who seemed to be everything he ever wanted. She was charming, witty, and beautiful, the kind of person who could light up a room with her presence. They built a life together, filled with laughter, shared dreams, and countless plans for the future. But beneath the surface, a darkness lurked, hidden from Marcus's trusting eyes. Sarah spun a web of lies, small at first, then growing bolder and more intricate as time went on. Marcus found inconsistencies, caught her in half-truths, and began to question everything he thought he knew. Each lie chipped away at his trust, leaving him feeling foolish, betrayed, and utterly heartbroken. Marcus, the final straw was a whopper, a lie so blatant, so disrespectful that I couldn't ignore it any longer. The foundation of our relationship, built on trust, crumbled into pieces, leaving nothing but ruins. The heartbreak was immense, but through the pain, I learned a valuable lesson about the importance of honesty. Honesty, I realized, is non-negotiable, a cornerstone that cannot be compromised. It is the bedrock of any strong relationship, the glue that holds two hearts together. Jay, a driven and ambitious young man, met Chloe at a local coffee shop. They were both regulars, and their paths crossed one fateful morning. They connected instantly, both lovers of art and music. Their shared interests made their bond grow stronger with each passing day. Their relationship blossomed, filled with late-night conversations and weekend adventures. They explored new places, shared dreams, and built memories together. But as time passed, a chasm grew between them, the ambition gap. It was subtle at first, but it became more pronounced over time. Jay dreamed of starting his own business, of pursuing his passions relentlessly. He had a vision for his future that was filled with excitement and challenges. Chloe, content with her routine, couldn't understand his drive. She valued stability and comfort, preferring a life that was predictable and secure. Jay, she actively discouraged my ambitions, seeing them as a threat to our stability. Our conversations turned into arguments and our connections started to fray. I found myself torn between my love for Chloe and my desire to chase my dreams. It was a constant struggle, trying to balance my aspirations with our relationship. I tried to compromise, to bridge the gap, but the resentment grew. The more I tried to make things work, the more distant we became. Finally, I realized I couldn't sacrifice my ambition for love. It was a heart-wrenching decision, but I knew I had to stay true to myself. It was a painful realization, but it taught me the importance of shared goals in a relationship. I learned that for a partnership to thrive, both individuals need to support each other's dreams.
Rico, a quiet and introspective man, fell for the vivacious and outgoing Emily. She was everything he was not, and that fascinated him. They seemed like opposites, yet their differences were what attracted them to each other. Their dynamic was a blend of calm and chaos, creating a unique balance. Their relationship was a whirlwind of excitement filled with laughter and passion. They shared countless moments of joy, making memories that seemed unbreakable. But slowly Emily's playful teasing turned into cutting remarks. What once was light-hearted fun began to sting. She dismissed his opinions, belittled his accomplishments, all under the guise of humor. Her words, masked as jokes, started to hurt deeply. Rico, initially hesitant to rock the boat, brushed it off. He didn't want to cause conflict, hoping things would improve on their own. He told himself she didn't mean it, that she loved him. He clung to the belief that her love was genuine, despite the hurtful words. But the constant disrespect chipped away at his self-esteem, leaving him feeling small and insignificant. Each comment eroded his confidence bit by bit. The breaking point came when Emily mocked him in front of friends. Public humiliation was the final straw. In that moment, Rico realized his silence had been mistaken for weakness. He saw that his quiet acceptance had only encouraged her behavior. He ended the relationship, understanding that respect is fundamental to any healthy partnership. He knew he deserved better. His silence, he learned, had only fueled the fire of disrespect. Speaking up was the first step towards reclaiming his self-worth.
The stories of Marcus, Jay, and Rico, though different, share a common thread: The painful realization that certain values are non-negotiable in a relationship. Marcus learned the hard way that honesty is paramount. Without it, trust erodes, leaving behind a hollow shell of what was once a loving bond. Jay discovered that shared ambitions are crucial. Without a shared vision for the future, resentment and frustration inevitably breed. And Rico, through his silence, understood the vital importance of respect. To be truly loved is to be valued, cherished, and respected for who you are. These experiences, while heartbreaking, were not in vain. They emerged from the wreckage wiser, stronger, and more aware of their own needs. They learned that while compromise is important in a relationship, certain values are non-negotiable. Honesty, shared goals, and respect are not mere suggestions. They are the fundamental building blocks of a healthy, loving, and fulfilling partnership. Deal breaker, bad breath, and teeth. Next up is Tommy. Tommy's a laid-back dude, always cracking jokes, loved by everyone in the neighborhood. He meets this girl, Sabrina, through mutual friends. Sabrina's got this great smile, pretty face, and a laugh that lights up the room. They start dating and Tommy's on cloud 9. But soon, Tommy notices something off. Sabrina's got bad breath, and not just a little morning funk, it's like a constant thing. At first, he tries to ignore it, thinking maybe it's a one-time deal, but it's not. It's there every time they kiss, every time they're close. Tommy starts dropping hints, offering her gum, suggesting they brush their teeth together after meals. Sabrina doesn't seem to get the hint. One day he even buys her a fancy toothbrush and some mouthwash, but she gets offended, thinking he's calling her out. Tommy tries to talk to her about it, gently explaining how important good hygiene is to him. Sabrina gets defensive, saying he's being shallow. But for Tommy, it's not just about the smell. It's about feeling comfortable and intimate with his partner. He starts pulling away, finding excuses to avoid kissing or getting too close. It's awkward, and Sabrina notices. They have a big fight about it, and Sabrina accuses him of not loving her for who she is. Tommy tries to explain, but it's clear they're not on the same page. In the end, Tommy realizes he can't ignore it. Bad breath and teeth were a deal breaker for him. It was affecting their intimacy, their closeness, and he couldn't look past it. He ends the relationship, feeling bad, but knowing he couldn't be happy otherwise. Please remember, sharing is caring. If you know someone who could benefit from our content, share it with them. Let's spread the love and knowledge together. So, subscribe, like, and share now. Let's make dating and relationships better for everyone, one click at a time. Thanks for your support. This video is for informational purposes only. We're sharing general tips on conflict resolution based on common experiences. It's not professional advice. Always seek a qualified professional for serious issues. Viewer discretion is advised.